What's up, guys? Leftastic here, Rodney, you know me. And a subscriber, viewer of mine reached out on a previous video for this Twosun TS127. This is a Wong and Zen design. The Twosun that originally came in a black carbon fiber and an orange G10. Now, of course, the carbon fiber is always this gray color, sort of black, you know. And this is I'm guessing this is sort of a shred or marbled carbon fiber. Not sure. You know, it's contoured. Has a radius to it, so it's hard to pinpoint exactly the type of carbon fiber it is. I believe it is either a shredded or a marble. It's hard to tell, but I dyed the G10 scales this pewter black. I don't know if the pictures are bringing it out, but I really like the way it came out. I did notice that after I dyed it, it had a very minute seam show up. I don't know if I can get that to, you can see the seam on the carbon fiber to the G10. I do not like that. It showed up on the other side. You can see there is no seam visible. It's pretty much uniform all the way across. There might be a very tiny one right here. Get that to zoom in on you, but it's not as thick as the other side. Now you can see some of the orange still come through when you really zoom in on it, but under normal optics it gives it a nice, almost a burnt or a magenta black, if that's a color. It looks black, but it comes through with a shade of the reddish burnt orange underneath. But it came out pretty good. I definitely love this knife. It's a great knife. Doesn't get carried much or used much because I have so many knives in the rotation and I'm modding knives all the time. A lot of times they don't get carried much, so I have a few knives that I consider my users that I use more regularly, and other knives are just rotators. In other words, they go in the pocket, but generally I have more than one knife on me, and one knife gets used more than the other. So, but this was one of the first dye jobs I did on Twosuns, and I've dyed a couple of different variants and models before. I actually had this one confused with one that he was talking about. I thought it was a different one he was talking about, and I told him I had gave it away, but then I realized that was not the one we were talking about, that I still had this one, and I told him I would show it again because he wanted to see what it looked like. So this is for you, brother. I hope you're able to look at it. Like I said, you can still see the hues of orange. When you really get down to it, you can see the orange in there. I like that contrasting color. Sort of makes it pop. This is titanium liners. It has a hardened insert that interacts with the blade. And this knife is just buttery smooth. Centering is right down the center. Detent is just perfect. It's a little light. I believe I could fail it, but it's pretty dialed in to where it doesn't hurt your finger to open it. Opens up easily, and I believe you can reverse flick it. I don't think I can slow roll it open, so there's multiple deployment options. It does have a lanyard option, and I like the stylized backspacer with the larger groove and the tighter groove in the back. Gives a little bit of flair, and the nice titanium pocket clip, which is not reversible. It's only for one side, but it would be easy enough to make a slot and make the clip work on the show side also. But this is the Twosun TS127 in 12C27. So easy enough to remember the 127. Just take the C out. 1, 2, 2, 7. So easy to remember 127, I guess, if you look at it that way. Probably not. But yeah, it's just a great feeling knife in hand. It's bulky but not too bulky. Nice grip, no really hot spots from that clip. And again, thanks for reaching out and wanting to see it again, because it allowed me to pull it back out and play with it and talk about it a little bit. So that's what Naftastic has for you today, guys. I'll look back into Naftastic modding. Alright guys, y'all have a blessed Sunday. Remember, keep those edges right. God bless. Bye now.